Are you packing for your first Carnival cruise right now? Then stop for a second. Let us ask you a question.
Do you want to make it past security? Yes. Then don't pack that thing.
You know the one.
No, not that. The other thing.
Yep, the other thing.
Hey cruisers, we're Jason and Becca, the faces behind Monkey Love Travel.
Helping you cruise smarter, laugh louder, and travel happier.
In today's video, we're breaking down 13 common mistakes all Carnival cruisers need to avoid. And if it's your first Carnival cruise, this video is very important to you.
From forgetting crucial travel documents to bringing items that'll get confiscated at security, we're going to help you pack like a seasoned cruiser and start your vacation stress-free. The first packing mistake is not packing for the weather.
Your destination may be tropical, but that doesn't mean your cruise port will be sunny or warm. Even if you've set your weather app to push notifications weeks ahead and you're confident about the temps, dry weather is never a guarantee, especially at sea. A Caribbean rainstorm or breezy deck, especially at night, can really sneak up on you.
Yeah. Always pack a light jacket, a sweater, maybe even bring a travel umbrella or a rain poncho. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Your second packing mistake is not using a packing list. The queen of packing lists right here. Winging it will always lead to forgotten chargers, mismatched socks, and in my case, 2 pairs of the same slides.
Use a checklist. It keeps you organized and makes sure nothing important gets left behind.
Your third packing mistake is not traveling with a luggage scale.
Overweight luggage fees can eat into your drink budget before you even set sail.
A simple luggage scale costs less than $10 and saves you from paying those costly bag fees at the airport. We always travel with a portable scale. I will link the one that we travel with in the description below. The fourth packing mistake is not packing essential documents in your carry-on.
This is one area that you want to be a bit extra. Place duplicate hard copies of essential documents in checked bags as a backup, but always keep those originals in your carry-on.
Perfect. The fifth packing mistake is forgetting elegant night attire.
Are the elegant nights your least favorite part of the cruising experience? Maybe you find formal wear uncomfortable or find being compelled to dress up for dinner oppressive, even cringy. Or are you all in for glamour, but have less enthusiastic travel companions?
If dressing up and getting down, what? If dressing up is getting you down, we have a handful of tips that will provide you comfortable, flexible options without complicating the packing process.
Think understated versus underdressed. Opt for buttoned or collared shirts, comfy but chic jumpsuits, or a simple sundress. Even a well-chosen accessory like a sparkly scarf or a piece of statement jewelry can elevate your look.
The sixth packing mistake is not bringing a carry-on bag that you're supposed to put those travel documents in.
You want to keep a swimsuit if you want to get in the pool or sunbathe, medications, valuables, anything you really need. Some people even do pajamas.
Your CPAP machine.
Yep, that too. But do that, keep that in your carry-on bag so you have it with you. You're not dependent on your bags getting to the room. And that way you can relax, do whatever you want. Also consider a change of clothes in case your check bags don't make it in time for dinner.
Yep, that's a good one.
Quick reminder, if planning your first cruise seems overwhelming, that's what we're here to help with.
We help new cruisers book the right ship, the right cabin, make sure you know how and exactly what to pack and what to expect.
And the best thing, it doesn't cost you a thing.
Head on over to monkeylovetravel.com. Let us take the stress out of planning your first Carnival cruise so you can focus on relaxing. If you're if you're ready to book that first Carnival cruise, you can check out the QR code on screen right here. Your seventh packing mistake is forgetting small bills for tips.
Even if you budgeted tips for porters, room and bar service, tour guides, etc., you'll be surprised how often you'll wish you had some cash on hand to recognize people that you see just really working their butts off. That might be crew members, excursion personnel, vendors at port who are otherwise not included in gratuities.
That person who is cleaning up after everybody in the casino.
Yeah, I know. I'm a weirdo. Be sure to bring small bills, such as ones or fives, for tipping. Trust us. This is one that we've learned the hard way more than once, but always regret the most.
The eighth packing mistake is bringing prohibited items. Clothing steamers, surge protectors, gummies, leave them at home.
They'll get pulled at security faster than you can say monkey love travel. Always check your cruise line's banned items before you pack. If you would like the link to that list, please comment list below.
Your ninth packing mistake is forgetting a disembarkation day outfit. That last night of your cruise, you're going to be asked to put your checked bags outside around 10 o'clock at night on most cruise lines. And if you don't hold back an outfit to keep in your carry-on, you're going to be wearing your PJs off the ship the next day.
Not because you want to just be comfortable.
Your 10th packing mistake is not packing a first aid kit. Bring motion sickness meds. You wouldn't be surprised how many people actually need them that don't normally get sick. Bandages, sunscreen, and after sun care. I'm sorry.
Sun. You don't want to have to pay $15 for something on board that you could have gotten for $1 at the dollar store.
I even heard once that they charged a woman $300 for a Benadryl.
After all of our cruising experience, I've become kind of a pro at figuring out what medications and how much and for how many people and for how long your cruise is and what medications you should cover over the counter, obviously. So if you would like kind of an inventory list that you can adjust to meet your needs, I am happy to provide one. Just let us know in the comments below.
Just say med list in the comments and we'll know what you mean. Your 11th packing mistake is not securing leaky items.
Nothing ruins a trip faster than opening your suitcase to find everything dampened by leaked shampoo or worse, that pricey bottle of Christian Dior that's almost empty. And bonus, it somehow only saturated your boxers, socks, and bedclothes.
Always wrap caps in plastic wrap or Ziploc bags. We actually had that happen on our last cruise on the Carnival Jubilee. Your 12th packing mistake is not packing cruise essentials. Bring a lanyard for your cruise card, which you're going to need everywhere. A tumbler for your cold drinks, a reusable straw.
They're small items, but they make life on board a lot easier and save you from impulsive buys at the gift shop or even at port. We'll leave a link to our Cruise Essential page for your convenience.
The 13th packing mistake is not packing a laundry bag.
Dirty clothes add up fast.
A simple laundry bag can keep things organized, keep the dirties away from your cleans, and what we do is we will actually put that bag in the suitcase underneath the bed, and my recommendation is throw some dryer sheets in there with it. Bring them from home to help cut down on that odor as well.
There you go. 13 packing mistakes that every cruiser should avoid.
Which one have you made before? And if this is your preparing for your first cruise, let us know which one surprised you the most.
If you found this video helpful or informative, please consider giving it a like and please subscribe for more cruise and travel tips.
Now that you know how to avoid these 13 packing mistakes, you should really check out this video on screen right here, 9 Carnival Cruise packing rules.
Remember, every suitcase is worth packing and
every day is worth seizing.